Ladies and gentlemen, the king of pop is finally coming to the big screen. And after watching the official trailer of Michael, one thing is absolutely clear. This is not just another music biopic. This looks like a massive cinematic event. So in today's video, we're going to break down the trailer, story, performances, visuals, music, and whether Michael can truly become one of the greatest musical biopics ever made. So without wasting any more time, let's begin. First of all, for those who don't know, Michael is the official biographical movie based on the life of legendary pop icon Michael Jackson. The movie is directed by Antoine Fuqua, and the role of Michael Jackson is played by his real-life nephew, Jaafar Jackson. And honestly, after watching the trailer, the casting looks unbelievable. There are moments where Jaafar genuinely looks, moves, and even feels like Michael Jackson himself. The body language, the dance style, the facial expressions, everything feels incredibly close to the real king of pop. Now, talking about the trailer itself, the trailer starts with emotional childhood moments from the Jackson 5 era. We see a young Michael discovering his talent while dealing with the pressure of fame at a very young age. Then, slowly, the trailer transforms into something much bigger. We see concert stages, massive crowds, music videos, the moonwalk, and iconic performances recreated in a cinematic way. And honestly, some shots look absolutely stunning, especially the concert scenes. The scale of this movie feels huge. It doesn't look like a low-budget documentary-style biopic. This looks like a full Hollywood cinematic experience with massive production quality. The cinematography looks beautiful. The lighting gives proper vintage vibes, and the trailer captures different eras of Michael Jackson's career really well. Now, one thing I personally loved is that the movie seems to focus not only on Michael Jackson's success, but also on the pressure, loneliness, and struggles behind the fame. Because being the biggest entertainer in the world comes with a price, and the trailer hints at that emotional side very strongly. Now, let's talk about the biggest positive point of this film, the music. Obviously, when you're making a movie about Michael Jackson, the music has to feel magical. And thankfully, the trailer absolutely delivers. From the Jackson 5 era to songs from Thriller, Bad, and Billie Jean, the background score instantly creates nostalgia and goosebumps for fans. The dance choreography also looks amazing. The trailer recreates several iconic Michael Jackson performances, and honestly, some scenes look so accurate that fans will probably get emotional watching them on the big screen. Now, coming to the acting, Jaafar Jackson is definitely the biggest surprise here. Since this is his debut film, many people were worried whether he could handle such a massive responsibility or not. But after the trailer, those doubts are slowly disappearing. His screen presence looks strong, and his performance already feels dedicated and respectful toward Michael Jackson's legacy. The supporting cast also looks solid, including actors like Miles Teller, Coleman Domingo, and Nia Long. Now, let's talk about the negatives or concerns. The biggest controversy around this movie is obviously the fact that Michael Jackson's life remains a very sensitive and debated topic. Many people are wondering whether the film will show the darker and controversial parts of his life honestly, or if it will mostly focus only on celebrating his success. And after watching the trailer, it definitely feels more like a tribute and celebration of his musical journey, rather than a fully critical biopic. So, some viewers may feel that the movie is playing things too safe. But honestly, from a cinematic perspective, the trailer still looks extremely powerful. Another thing is that expectations are insanely high. Whenever you make a film about someone as legendary as Michael Jackson, audiences expect perfection. Because this isn't just a singer. This is one of the biggest global icons in music history. And if the storytelling becomes weak anywhere, fans will immediately notice it. But so far, the trailer looks very promising. According to official details, the film follows Michael Jackson's journey from his childhood with the Jackson 5 to becoming the king of pop. The movie is scheduled for a worldwide theatrical release in April 2026. And honestly, this could easily become one of the biggest biographical films of recent years. Overall, after watching the trailer, I feel Michael has everything needed for a blockbuster musical biopic. Emotional storytelling, legendary music, grand visuals, nostalgia, and a strong lead performance. If the movie successfully balances emotion and realism, then this could become something truly special. For me personally, the trailer was emotional, cinematic, and surprisingly impressive. My hype level for this movie is definitely very high. And if you're a fan of music, concerts, emotional stories, or Michael Jackson himself, then this movie should absolutely be on your watch list. So that was my trailer breakdown and review of Michael. Now tell me in the comments, are you excited for this movie or not? And do you think Jaafar Jackson can truly do justice to Michael?
If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Blox Clip US for more movie and series reviews. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.